We're meeting with Conrad today. Conrad, do you want to just do a quick introduction?
Hello, my name is Conrad Gregoire. I'm a retired research scientist. I was a chemist for all of my life, an analytical chemist. And so I'm very used to doing these kinds of measurements. And this morning we're going to talk about the use of this handheld device for measuring conductivity in natural waters.
So can you just tell me, where do you do your testing and where have you used this conductivity meter before?
Well, we've been using this conductivity meter for about a year now on White Lake in Eastern Ontario. And so we've been taking lake-wide measurements and also lake-wide, but also during different seasons and times of the year. So we're using it to see how the water works, how the lake waters mix with one another and where they come from.
So in different parts of your lake, is there different readings?
Yes, in some parts of the lake, the readings are 50% higher than in other parts of the lake. And that's because there are salts entering the lake from different sources.
So are those natural sources?
Those are all natural sources as far as we know.
Yeah, and is it springs or
It's
what?
all of that. It's mostly springs. It's related to the water coming into the lake from subterranean sources.
Cool. And what is the sort of range for your lake?
For in microsiemens, we've been seeing a range of about 150 to say up to 300.
Okay. And would you consider that normal for your region?
Yes, it's normal for this type of a lake. White Lake is located near the shield, but it's mostly on rocks that have high calcium. And calcium is very, very soluble. If you took this device and went to a lake that was completely on Precambrian Shield, the numbers would be much lower.
So Precambrian Shield, that's a bit further north from where you are.
It is.
Right?
The Precambrian Shield extends all the way down to White Lake and a little bit further, but it's most of northern Canada.
Northern Canada. And so if you went to a different region, would you expect conductivity levels to be different?
Yes, absolutely. Even within a single stream, because if you're measuring conductivity in a stream, it could suddenly become higher because a smaller stream coming in from another angle flowing into it may have higher levels of salts, and so you would suddenly have higher conductivity. So it's a way of finding out where the minerals that are in your water are coming from.
So if we had a stream that had really high conductivity, what would be your first thought?
Oh, I would think that there was some very soluble rocks upstream, or the water was very acidic for some reason. It could be coming from some kind of pollution or not. That's the sort of thing that you would have to investigate on the ground each time.
Okay, great.